There's an old idea that goes like this. Wisdom is knowing what to do next. Skill is knowing how to do it. And virtue is actually doing it. Most people never even get past the first one. They spend so long trying to figure out what to do next that they mistake the thinking for the doing and call it progress. The one main reason that a lot of people underachieve is that they're always waiting for the right time to do something. But guess what? The right time never comes, and there's no time like the present. You can either start today and make some progress, or you can wait and console yourself that your time will come and it feels productive to wait because you're still telling yourself a story where you eventually get there. But you have to realize a story isn't the same as movement, and years can pass inside that story without you noticing. Like, think about how comfortable waiting actually feels. There's no risk in it. Nobody can say you failed if you never technically started. So waiting becomes this quiet form of protection, like you tell yourself you're being strategic, or you're being patient, or you're just waiting for the right conditions. But in reality, you're just avoiding the discomfort of finding out whether you can actually do the thing you want to do. Think about it for a second. Starting today means you might find out you're not as ready as you thought, and that you'll have to address that in public instead of letting it sit in your head. And waiting only keeps the version of you that hasn't tried yet fully intact and undefeated. But that version was never real either. It was just a placeholder you were protecting, too afraid to make a mistake. Meanwhile, the people who actually go somewhere with their life aren't smarter than everyone else waiting around them. They're just the ones who stopped requiring permission from the perfect moment, and they just done the action that needed to be done. Like, they're no different than we are. They have the same doubts and the same fear of doing it wrong, but they moved anyway. Cause what's the point of just sitting around? And that movement, even a small, clumsy version of it, did more than a decade of waiting for clarity ever could. So like, here's something worth sitting with. Time doesn't actually wait for you to be ready. It passes at the same speed, whether you're using it or postponing it. So the choice was never between waiting and starting later. The choice was always between starting now while you have the time, or losing it to nothing at all. For the clock is always ticking, and waiting doesn't preserve time, like it just spends it differently. And finally, virtue is the actual doing of the thing. It isn't glamorous either. It's not one dramatic leap or 100 small, unremarkable decisions to move today instead of tomorrow. It's to take the version of the plan you have right now, even if it's incomplete, and act upon it, instead of waiting for the finished one that was never going to arrive before you even started anyway. Knowing this changes nothing on its own, though you can understand every word of what I'm saying, nod along, and still walk away and do exactly what you were already doing. Because knowing isn't the hardest part of it. It never was. Taking action is. Applying it is. Because it takes real maturity and self-belief to do instead of to hear and nod along with your day. So keep that in mind. Life is what we make it and reflects our actions to a large extent. If you don't make the most of it by showing up and walking the talk, what do you expect will happen?